So that's what we're doing. So I'm gonna turn this over and then I'll fudge that up. So, but we're live as it is. So I mean, we're already on.
This is the SUP podcast. I came in late. I heard somebody was going on a run, that we were starting late. I made myself a drink.
Did you make me one?
You were supposed to be gone. How could I make you one when you were gone? Then I
told
turned
you
around.
I told you like 10 minutes, man. Let's start in 10 minutes.
Definitely said
And then I
30
came in.
when
You said 30.
You were in the kitchen making your cocktail, and I said 10 minutes.
Bro, if you were gone 30 minutes, I'd be back and have like 18 to spare. But y'all were 5 minutes into recording, so I have no idea what happened.
Well, it's not my fault.
But here we are now.
It is
Now
what
I'm
it is.
goggling the football games.
Oh yeah, we got it. So
we got pigs too.
it's been a couple weeks because we've had life's been going on, so it's been a couple weeks, you know, since it's recorded. But
Rumor has it I've been living La Vida Loca, midlife crisis style.
we all have them. I had them. I tried to join JSO at one point through my midlife crisis. Got through the personality test and realized, I don't have the patience for it. When they ask you the same question 6 times over 600 questions, kind of annoyed with the USA. I've already answered that question, just reworded it differently.
And that's
How'd you do?
nowadays.
How'd you do on beating up poor minorities on your test?
I didn't get that far.
Oh man. Then you weren't close to getting hired at all.
No. Anyway, so yeah, so don't you have a website going on, or what are you doing on YouTube?
No, man, I'm trying to start, putting my music back out there, start a YouTube channel, but
What's your channel called?
dope music.
Yeah, explain this music to me.
D-O-P-E. Well,
Is there any periods in there?
yeah, D period O period E, like P period E.
All right, what type of music we doing?
Man, I'm trying to do a little bit of everything. I'm trying to do backing tracks and beats. I've just been playing music since I was 17, so it's like
Getting your
you
Kanye on.
get yeah. Well, I'm not
Making
there yet. I'm not
500
like
three summers.
you know what I mean. But it's just something to put myself out there,
saying that
spend the
vibe.
time. Yeah. So
What,
I don't even have one video yet, man. So
you said you only have one.
I
video?
don't have one video.
Well, still plug your YouTube channel.
Yeah.
Plug it here and
Well, I
also.
mean-
I got up to 21 subscribers now. We're growing
Oh
hard.
man.
I'm losing 10 subscribers a day on Facebook Live.
Got like 5 new of them on the dating apps.
Oh man.
They I'm hearing that the podcast is a fantasy for women. I said I don't think my partner wants to watch any of that. Is what I tell them.
It is what it is.
Man, someone was my mom's, was bumping my music at the gas station. Some dude walked up to her, talk about some. Hey, you know who that is? That's that F.I. Great,
Yeah.
And I was like, and she was like, yeah, I know who that is. And and she ended
That's
up
my
telling
baby
oh,
boy.
that's my son. And he was like, really? Let him know the music getting out there. And I really love that because it's like, I didn't think my music was getting out there for real. I mean,
Right.
even though on YouTube Music it's showing I got the plays, I got 250 plays on one song, and I
Yeah.
got my second most is about almost 190 now. So I know it's like, it's getting out there, but I just gotta get back to making more music.
Yeah.
This guy didn't pay for a gas though. Come on, man, he's slacking.
But
I gotta link up with you though, cause that's my thing right now is uploading the videos, man. Cause you know how you can't just upload it straight MP4, right? So now I gotta put the video with the actual track that I've been making and put it out there.
Speaking of artists, I've been messing with my boy a lot lately since I mentioned him on the podcast. My boy Dirk Diggler. Shout out to the
last
podcasters.
episode of SUP. We had him at the very end.
He's got some new work coming out. That whole group with Young Cash, Dirk Diggler, all them Jacksonville boys coming out big. Young Cash had Lil Duval, also a Jacksonville boy. Nod Ross, another.
Says big.
Yeah, Lil Duval pretty
Lil
big,
Duval's
man.
huge. You ain't hear that? I'm living my best life with Snoop Dogg.
I listen to the podcast.
His real name's Roland Powell. He's from here.
Okay.
I said, bro, you got Lil Duval Day, remember that? Almost like 1-2 years ago.
That's when that song was out.
All right. So
I'm on Creef and all that.
All these creators need to help each other out.
Right.
well, less competition, more collaboration. That works. That's why there's 4 of us today. Hey, we're for opportunities,
Yeah.
I had no idea this was gonna turn into something. Hey, now they did the Fall Brothers, and now they're millionaires.
Y'all know my idols is Pat McAfee and Adam 22.
Yeah, but Pat McAfee was a kicker in the NFL.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He
but I
made
like
his
doing
money.
I like doing what Adam 22 does. You know, he gets to be in the music, and then he gets to do his
And that's
podcast
right there.
where he gets to get the hottest names in porn and do a podcast with him and his wife. That's the way that you live your life right there, buddy. Everybody got
I don't know.
Well, I was checking my
I
audio.
know.
I enjoy keeping my wife as my wife, so
Hey, it's
without
his
like
wife.
reports or
he has his
Any
wife
day.
with her. She likes the girls more than him.
well, see that's
My name's Paul, and that's between y'all.
alright.
What?
Y'all
you
never
know
heard of
about that?
Lana the Plug?
You're the
No,
only
we
one
was,
in this room that's not married. What you know about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
we was talking about. You ain't see the little connection right there. You trolling me right now. Calm down. Before I get Diddy on you.
Oh.
Hey, ain't he turning some?
Nah, no, I think they just refused the bail or something on him.
He
Right?
got caught using other people's numbers to tell people to intimidate the witnesses,
That's
which
just
makes
crazy.
damn sure he will never get a bail because of witness tampering in the case. So he
Yeah,
will
That's a
be
whole
in
other
there.
charge too.
That case could go
Oh.
7 years.
No, well, here's
He
the
might be found innocent and do 7 years.
Did you hear the judge has already ordered they have to destroy those notes? The
They-
judge has ordered they have to destroy the notes that they found when they.
They have to
those-
destroy what they found in his cell. They
Because
don't
they
have to
sh-
destroy the phone calls made on
No.
other
No, they have to
people's
destroy.
things.
Well, yeah, they have to destroy what they
Oh,
found.
yeah, they
which
shouldn't have got
means-
the notes in the first place.
Which means
right?
the witness tampering notes is irrelevant now.
But I mean, it worked for them not getting bail though. Like, for what they were trying to do, like they were-
His money, the flight risk, he's
Yeah.
never gonna get bail.
No.
Once one witness was tampered, and that doesn't mean harming them or anything. That means, hey man, go talk to Jay and say, Jay, what are you talking about? Just
Keep
say
in mind,
you
these
never
are
met him.
accusations.
Did you see some of the videos of the people coming up
These are
others like
accusations.
streamers and stuff? Like there was like 2 guys coming up to streamers like, hey, I heard you were talking about the Dilly show, about Diddy on your show. Like they're actually going to creators that are talking about it.
Bro,
I heard that actually.
Jumpsuit
Yeah.
Pablo blew
It's
up
crazy.
off the Wade Wilson case, listening to his prison phone calls. Now that there's the Diddy phone calls, this guy, he's making so much money just talking about what people talk on their little prison phone calls.
Don't touch the mic. You touch down, buddy.
I don't touch the mic while
I'm
I touch
watching
the
you do
mic.
it.
I was rapping, dummy.
Okay, well move your arm, man.
See, it won't. There, I gotta,
Yes, because you're touching
I gotta screw it in there.
it. Move the arm.
Oh, I need that good screw
These two
in.
guys, bro.
Get that screw in.
I mean,
Get that
I guess,
screw
but
in.
I want to talk about the baby. I mean, how's your Jacksonville Jaguars?
We're not getting there
Uh
yet.
huh.
We're not-
I mean,
we're not
I'm
there
just
yet.
saying. Was it 2 and
Well,
Hey.
2 and 2 and 2?
We'll get there.
I've got good news when it comes to all that.
Oh, and what good news is that?
Yeah, we'll get to it. We get to it. We'll say
I
that
posted
we're-
about it on my Facebook.
You
So
know.
while Josh is taking his numbers, we want to go along with our 3 or 4 college picks.
Okay.
So we're going to go with Colorado's, or we're going to go Oklahoma State versus Colorado. Colorado's 25.
Today?
We're only going with that because
They play Saturday, you mean?
What's the spread?
it's college. You're just dominant. Just pick one.
Oh, I'll go Colorado.
Colorado.
Yeah.
I'm taking Dion's coaching skills on Colorado. as well.
Give me Shador all day.
Man, I don't know, bro.
What's Oklahoma State rank?
Listen, I love. Yeah, what's
Give us
their
a rank.
record right now? What's their
First of
record?
all, Oklahoma's not even ranked right now.
Oklahoma State,
Say
Oklahoma.
Oklahoma State, thank you.
which they will always be a power player if the NIL
They're
doesn't
3 and
change.
8.
That's-
3-8.
Oklahoma
Oh.
State's 3-8.
Give me Colorado.
I'll go with the
I'm
Buffaloes.
gonna go Colorado.
So I was about to say,
You know, Dion's got to do his last thing before he makes that move over to Florida State.
He ain't going to Florida State.
Man,
ooh, oh my God.
hey,
I wonder what he will do when his son's out.
Dion going to be an
They're about to
NFL
be
coach,
out.
so that could happen too.
No,
I can see that.
he has given 4, 5, 6 different interviews you can look up where he says he will never coach pros because they won't listen to him, the money, yelling at the grown men, all that.
Mhm.
He likes them when they're young, he can mold them. He
That's
doesn't
not-
need that
sound right.
money.
That does not sound right the way you said that.
Yeah. Well, he's a tough coach, and he can't. He come in
He
like a
can't,
Chip Kelly.
yeah.
He
You know what I
wants
mean?
him
He's gonna
young
want
so he can mold him. That does not sound. I know what you're
He
saying.
likes to get his hands on him.
Well, I played
mold him.
football, so I understand
Oh,
that young talent.
Not even 1 minute ago, we were talking about Diddy, so it does
Okay,
not. So,
well,
You know.
see, that's where your mind stayed in the gutter. Urban molded Tebow to not be a successful NFL quarterback, but to get it there while he had him.
well, he,
Fair.
Now, if he would have went to Alabama,
Florida runs the
he would have been
Wildcat, which is
molded
why he doesn't
into a
work.
pro quarterback.
Right.
And he would have had a successful, or at least a shot at having a successful quarterback career in the
Well, he was a
NFL.
decent tight end for like the preseason he played.
I don't.
That was
I remember watching him miss
He's a
2
break.
blocks in a row.
right.
So next one we're going to go with, we're going to go with Georgia Tech versus number 7 Georgia. I'm taking Georgia.
I mean, I'm gonna take Georgia all day, but that is going to be a close game. I don't care what anyone says.
No way.
Georgia Tech is that team that you try to sleep on, and then they sneak up on you.
They got the
And wait,
quarterback
wait.
in the system, and they're gonna try to run the clock to keep it close, but the talent level is just not there.
Yeah.
Georgia will win by plus 20. A
Well,
lot of people might
Throw
think
some numbers
plus
on there.
40, but they'll win by plus 20. That's what you mean by a
Giants.
close game. It'll be within
I'm
20, not
talking
40.
I think it'll be
between
10 touchdowns.
10 to
About
14.
two-
Yeah, 10
40.
points at least. You know, I think 10.
So Josh got 20, I got 14. You taking 10?
Yeah.
Okay. Next
all,
one.
all I gotta say about Georgia is, because y'all know I'm a Georgia fan.
They're not.
Carson Beck.
They're not.
Carson Beck. Yes, I am.
No, they're not.
This guy. Carson Beck.
He's a two-seed.
The coach at my school that I go to right now, Andrew Jackson, right? He coached Carson Beck when he was at Mandarin. So I have some insight on Carson Beck. The thing about Carson Beck is it's not that he gets nervous and why he makes the bad passes. It's because he feels like he can throw it anywhere. Is why he makes the bad
That
passes.
Carson Wentz, just throw it up there.
But like, for instance, in that Bama game, Georgia
Well, go
Bama
tell
game,
your coach that guy sat on the bench for 4 years learning how to be a whole different quarterback. Well, the Carson Beck he knew in 12th grade at Mandarin is
listen.
not the same guy that's a 5-year senior at
It is
Georgia.
though. That's the funny thing. Everything the coach at my school has said has matched up to every game that I watched.
Mm.
You know, that's the same as my mom said, my mom said, my mom said, my mom said.
I still don't think they're going to compete with the talent level of Georgia, though.
No,
I
Georgia
mean,
said
that's
I'm
just-
not. Yeah.
Slam on the desk, man.
He'll be
Georgia's
AJ
definitely gonna
McCarron.
win.
plus.
The talent level is gonna be different.
Yeah.
He's another AJ McCarron in the league.
All right, who's next, Jeremy?
We're going to go with South Carolina versus Clemson. Number 15, South Carolina.
South
That's coming out of
Carolina.
nowhere.
I'm taking
Versus
Carolina.
12, Clemson. I'm doing South Carolina as well.
I'm taking Carolina all day.
No. Clemson will sneak up on you.
This
But
is
they
your-
have a
this is your,
bad game.
Is linebacker up there or is he on the bench?
No, he played for the Gators now.
Give me Clemson.
He transferred?
He transferred last year.
Oh, okay. That's probably why he's not. Okay.
And actually,
You take it close?
Yeah.
Okay. What do you know? What do you know?
I don't know.
You said you.
Yeah.
sometimes you got so I'm wrong with it. No.
All the gut.
Gotta pull a Jeremy. You
Yeah.
might not know what you're doing, but you got that gut feeling.
Yeah.
It's usually a bubble get there.
You're nasty.
What's the game?
South Carolina versus Clemson.
SEC wins out.
Well, they're both SEC.
Clemson is in the ACC.
Yeah, you're right, right. So you're taking South
Yes,
Carolina.
I'm taking South Carolina.
Okay, it's marked.
South Carolina has many times this season when they proven themselves.
Let's go Auburn, Alabama. Let's go.
Auburn.
Yeah.
Always play each other. A rivalry game. They're Florida State. That's what they are. On the years Auburn isn't good like last year. They played Bama. They had Bama beat until Jalen Milroe finally took the S off his chest and came and showed why he was started as a freshman at Bama. This year, I think Milroe's more comfortable, and they're going to get them the good old win by probably 10 points.
Have y'all seen how Milroe is still doing his thing? Well, I don't know what it is exactly at Bama that's going on.
I can tell you
They are
exactly
not
what it
playing
is.
like that.
They don't have Nick Saban at coach. They don't have the discipline they have. Their own coach said they're more worried about social media than learning playbooks and being a team culture.
Hey, I noticed with Trent with his quarterbacks this year, the upping in interceptions this year, everyone is just throwing picks left and right, man.
Yes.
For college,
Mm.
like it's crazy.
So they don't care. It's the throwing picks
Them
stuff. Right?
NIL deals, once they get it, they're like, oh, I'm set for life now.
Well, is it the is the quarterback not caring, or is it they're playing top tier corners?
Or does
Yeah, or is it the NIL? They feel like they gotta stretch
saying
it. They gotta
feel-
push
they
it. They
feel
gotta
like
go
they
for
gotta
more
push it.
touchdowns.
Or
Yeah.
does the guy know if he gets over 30 touchdowns, he's getting drafted? So if he has to push a few in and he might have 9 picks instead of 6, but at least he got over 30 touchdowns, he's going
Right.
to get drafted better.
True.
It's that whole Eminem, you got one shot, you're on that stage, they want to do that thing.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody trying to get that up. But the interceptions can also bring your stuff down too.
Oh yeah.
You
Too
know?
many of them.
I mean, it's like cool, you got them 30 touchdowns, but you got 12 interceptions.
Doing good.
What's going on?
Doing something a little bit
You know,
Bend up. And
So-
try to push it out.
You know, that's all that
Perfect.
I'm
You're doing
focused on
great.
is just these interception rates. They're going up. You know, it's almost like Carson Beck, for instance, throws an interception at least once a game, at least.
So I'm gonna take Alabama.
I'll take Auburn.
Auburn.
You taking Auburn?
I'm taking Alabama.
Okay, so 2 Bamas, 2 Auburn. Okay. Because it's the last week of college football, and I just screwed that up. We'll take 2 more games.
What are the Heisman Trophy finalists and their numbers?
Let me first.
Why don't we rift a little bit
Yeah,
while he
you seen
Googles that?
them Boise State running back, whatever their name is.
It starts with an A. It's not a JJ. It's because they used to have one there, Adaya or something, and that's what I'm saying. His numbers are more consistent, so you might get it. It's usually a quarterback's award, but
Yeah.
with what Travis Hunter is doing this year, playing both sides, he's balling, but he also missed the games to injury. It's a very interesting Heisman year.
Hey, y'all seen how Shador got lit up in the pocket? His most recent game, I believe.
I mean, that line's only been together for a year.
It's A-Genty.
Well, I forgot. It's,
I know it started with
I
A.
forgot last week's rivalry games. It's Florida State versus Florida today.
Okay.
So
I'm going against my team because I said my team would win 1 or 2 games all year. I was right, and they're going to lose to Florida, and it's probably going to be by a lot. When I say a lot, I'm talking 30 plus.
They're definitely losing to Florida, bro. Florida is beating LSU.
It's another reason, good news, like I said with the Jaguars. I think something like this needs to happen for them to give it the boosters and say, Dion, bro, you did great at Colorado, but your boys are gone, man. Why don't you come on home? Sorry we offer you to play that position. I know you tell people you never even graduated from here. Technically, you're right. But Dion, you know Tallahassee's home. It's always been your home. Come here.
did
We'll
you
get the
3 years or
money.
4 years?
I have no idea what he did. I just know that he did it great. He's the best Florida State player ever. He's a hell of a coach. I like what he does for the men, the how he gets their grades up, his style, everything. And maybe he was in it for his kids in the beginning, but you can tell. I saw a thing he did with one of the kickers, little white boy on the Colorado team, man. You can tell Dion loved that boy. And Florida State, since Bobby's been gone, Jimbo held it down, but I don't think it was Jimbo. I think it was holding down Bobby's legacy, kept him up a little bit. Once Jameis and that 2013 team went, we were horrible. We went undefeated last year. We were horrible. There were so many games we should have lost last year. I seen it. I was like, we are not as good as our record. I knew if we got put in that game, we could have been just like TSU or TCU and got 60 point up against us. It was 2 rounds. We would have lost in the first. We wouldn't have made it. I want Dion back.
Okay, so you're picking Florida. I'm picking Florida.
Florida.
Florida. Okay. Moving on, we're going to
What
go
about
Texas.
Michigan,
versus-
Ohio State?
What?
Michigan, Ohio State play?
Yeah. Well, let's cover them. Yeah, sure. I got some news about Michigan, but I'm gonna say that. Actually, let's cover them now so I can announce that news too. That's been announced. I think you're thinking the same thing too. Michigan versus the number 2 Ohio State. I'm taking, of course, Ohio State. Who are you taking?
I've not been watching either of those teams. I'm not even gonna lie. So I'm just gonna go Ohio.
Well, Michigan is just barely better than Florida State this year. Barely. No offense.
Like I said, I'm going with Ohio. I haven't watched any of these teams this year for real, and Ohio's ranked number 2 for a reason, so Ohio.
Yeah, who you got?
I'm going with consistency. Give me Ohio.
Ohio.
So the big news when it comes to Michigan is they've signed a new coach. Who's the new coach, Josh?
I don't know.
Nick Saban.
I haven't heard anything
Nah,
about
I've
this.
not heard anything about him. I've been all over the
Oh,
news.
yeah.
You might have got looked on the
You
troll
might
site.
have got
Yeah.
Nick Saban's twin. It's not.
Michigan.
You might be talking about Rick Saban.
Right?
Yeah.
Nicholas Saban.
Nope, Nick Saban. Let's see.
Just Google.
Isn't he on
Nick
game day?
Saban, Michigan, and it would be
As
everywhere.
on USA Today, September 21st, which we haven't done.
September?
21st of this year.
Don't you think
Nick
we would have been
Saban's
talking
coaching.
about it way back then? Look at the date, bro.
Your mother trucker. That's
Troll
Michigan
site.
State. He's going to Michigan.
Bro, I don't.
Trust me, that's not real.
That's fake, bro. That's fake. What article did you see this on?
I mean, oh,
I am an idiot.
He went to Michigan State back in
No,
the
but
day.
it was announced he was going to go. He was signed to Michigan.
I mean,
Yeah, that was
Okay,
probably
I
after.
look like a fool.
That was probably after Michigan had one of them early losses in the year, and people were like, "That's who we need."
to be fair,
back."
there is an article about it from the what's it called? The Right Way Network. I don't know if you would trust that.
Look, I searched up Michigan coach, right?
He's
See who the
probably a
coach-
want.
Who their coach is Sharon Moore, bro.
Coaching. Hold on, because I know. I'm
It
not
says Shannon Moore's their coach now.
Michigan, I know. He's going to Michigan next year.
Isn't that the former offensive coordinator for the Cowboys?
Not really.
No, that's Matt Moore.
All right. Yeah.
Shannon
that
Moore was a
fail.
wrestler with Matt Hardy.
Oh man.
You've been
that was-
debated, bro.
All right.
I love how he was like.
I just got.
Yeah.
I love how he was like, Josh, you know what it is, and none of us
We're
remember
like,
what it
So
was.
you know what happened? I just got the viewed fact check. So what that was.
What happened
A
was
legal disclaimer.
you were
That's a
now
legal disclaimer. Thank you, Blake. Fake news. I appreciate it, Blake. Thank you. So yeah, my
you're
bad.
the donkey of the day.
Yeah, we don't talk politics. Yeah, so.
That has nothing to do with
I know. I was
politics.
talking to him. She was asking me what we were talking on the show. So. Okay. So.
Sound like he bad, though.
Yeah, I'm disappointed in myself.
Yeah.
So that's
Well, I
twice.
got the pro games on here. Are we ready to go pro,
No.
or you got some more?
Texas versus Texas A&M.
Okay, I'm going Texas. I hear Arch is gonna play too. You know, I'm a big Arch fan.
Oh, for Archie's playing, I'm going Texas, man. I was gonna go.
I would have went with them with yours either way, but
Everyone else go already?
Almost a year.
we got two.
I'm
We got
going
two for
last.
Texas
I'm
over
going-
here.
I'm going A&M.
I'm going
Always
A&M
the
as well.
contrarian.
No, I'm also going A&M. That's why I wanted to go
I've
last.
got this special feeling in my tummy because I also made that false news
Who did
announcement
Texas
against
lose to this year?
Georgia.
Yep.
And y'all think A&M's gonna be the other team to put it on them? With
Yeah.
the man
It's
Arch.
possible.
No.
It's possible.
No.
Look,
Last game we're doing is Kansas State versus Iowa State.
Well, did you mark any of those down? Because I only got pro games written. So we'll have to check the tape on those.
Mm.
That means you got to listen to the podcast, which we have 2 subscribers now.
That's Josh Talks Pop 85. That's JOSHTOKSPOP 85 on TikTok and YouTube. Long form on YouTube, clips on TikTok.
What do you got, Jason?
man,
You like your shit.
I have no clue who I'm going to go for.
He's the only teenager slacking on his socials.
No, I'm talking about plug your network, man.
Oh, my network?
Yeah.
Well, I have, my Instagram, it's combo2, COMBOTWO. I have my music account, official_FI great. Those are my socials right now.
What about your MySpace?
I'm gonna get that MySpace. You
Actually,
know?
MySpace is still on.
No,
Am I in your top
y'all
8?
can't get my MySpace right
Mm.
Is that because I'm not in your top 8?
Tom is still.
You don't
like
even
that.
know what that
It's like,
No, I do.
hey, Tom is still number 1, right?
Hey man, Tom
but
came
for-
and see me when I was a bubble boy.
But who do we say for these picks though?
I said Texas. You said Texas. Same.
No, we're talking about
about Kansas.
Kansas State versus Iowa State.
But Iowa's been good this year.
I'm going Iowa State.
I'm giving you
Kansas State's the one that just beat Colorado, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I'm going with them.
That's
I was
gonna
going
be a good
Kansas
game.
State.
That'll be good. I'm gonna go with Iowa. Though.
Okay.
Yeah, I think that'd be a good game.
Iowa always plays that
Kansas
good deep.
State.
Iowa always got good trenches. If they could ever find some skill positions out there in them
Right.
cornfields, they'd be dangerous.
All right. So that's going on. So we'll move on to the pros. Who we got?
All right, we're going. The Giants are going into the Cowboys after this podcast is done recording. They might be playing right now.
They're
For
playing
all
right
we
now.
know. We don't know the
Right.
score.
They're playing. Do you want to score?
And I don't, because we're picking. You don't need to look at it.
I got to. This is already here.
Well, I'm going for the Cowboys because the guy that works at my pizza shop's playing quarterback for the Giants.
Mr. DeVito. Okay.
I like Danny. So
I mean, I can't say the Cowboys.
Oh,
will
you
be
think
good 2 weeks
Danny's
in a
his
row.
dad?
yeah, his cousin or his uncle.
Going Giants.
Give me Cowboys.
I'm tired of losing these Cowboys, bro. I'm going Giants.
I just can't think the Giants are gonna beat them.
They not my team. Can't go for nowhere.
The Giants are so bad.
So what?
Bro, I grew up
so,
a 49er fan. I hate the Cowboys, but
so
come on, Mr. Sabaro's playing quarterback.
Right.
so all 4 of us are Giants.
No. Cowboys.
Cowboys.
Giants.
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 Brokeback Cowboys. Got it.
Y'all are now the contrarians over there.
Well, do you want to see the score since we already?
I could see it.
Oh, see, they're,
Oh,
they're
it's
making
up there
informed
on big.
decisions over there.
No. I just looked over.
It's
right,
it's
now that
big.
we've picked-
It's only small.
Give the score though. Now that we've picked.
Now that we picked, it's now just started into the second quarter. It's 7-3 Giants so far. So it's not that.
Oh
big.
yeah.
Oh.
Okay. Come on, man. Dude's got 3 picks left.
So,
in
wait a
him.
minute. So do you guys want to talk about the Baltimore Chargers game at 30-23?
When was
Since
that?
that's your team.
Yeah.
That was
Good old Brother Bowl, right?
When was that?
That was Monday. That's last week.
Oh.
That was last week. It was
Oh, I'm
Monday
way
nights.
behind. My bad. Today's Thursday. I'm sorry. We
Yeah.
record on Saturdays. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad. Okay.
All right, now the Miami Dolphins with Tua Radio playing good now. Let's hope he don't get thumped on the head. Going
Versus
up
the
against the
Pats.
Packers, man. Packers.
I
Where they
got
playing?
I got Packers all
They're
day.
playing in Green Bay, and it is supposed to snow.
Give
Give
me
me
the
the
Packers.
cheese. Give me the
Packers.
cheese.
Packers.
Give me the
Packers
cheese.
have been
So we got a
fire
4-way.
this season.
My
Yeah.
stomach just boiled, so give me the cheese.
Yeah. Dolphins can't play in the cold weather. I mean, until they can prove it.
Yeah, hopefully an ice ball don't hit Tua in the head.
Okay.
He'll slip and bump his head
All
on some
right.
snow.
The no longer undefeated Chiefs are going to host the Raiders. The Las Vegas Raiders going to play the Kansas City Chiefs.
That's gonna be on Amazon too.
Going with the Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs.
Come here, Mama.
My whole thing
It's
used
already
to
live. Right
be
here. Come here.
to be the man,
Please.
you got to beat the man.
Mm.
Well,
Let
I'll
them all
still
around.
take the Chiefs being the man over
Hey, thank you for
the
coming.
Raiders.
Right.
I'll see you tomorrow.
Does anybody have the Raiders?
Nah.
No.
Chiefs.
Clean
Picking
sweep to in a row.
Ready to go see another Mickey Mouse win?
Go on, do it.
Let me do my crystal ball here. No, I got the Chiefs.
Another
That was
clean
lame,
sweep.
Jeremy. That was lame.
Your mom's lame, okay?
Oh.
I got the Chiefs all day.
Sorry, we're over
All
40.
day, all night, you know.
Blake says he's got the Giants, but that's already happening. So we're talking about that.
All right, you said you want to talk about this next team. So do I.
What are we talking about?
I'm going to be at this game Sunday whenever the Texans come to Jacksonville Jaguars, where who knows who will be playing quarterback.
I'll go first for you guys. Give me the Texans. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take the Texans. Blake, who do you got? Sorry, I'm on live. Are you taking
Blake
the
took
Jags?
the Texans.
When have I ever taken the Jags? I'm going Texans. bro.
Yeah.
Y'all know I got my boy CJ and the quarterback. I'm taking the
I'm
You're a
putting money
Texans
on this
fan,
game.
man. So yeah.
Look, man, got a man CJ quarterback. Hey, but y'all seen our offense has been hurt
Yeah.
bad.
Yeah.
No
But
Stephon Diggs. You know, you got Nico hurt.
Well,
But hey, hold on. But that's saying we still got fire receivers.
you want to know what would be
And
the
you're going
best
against the
thing for
Jags.
y'all? is if CJ Stroud like pulled a hammy and thing, because any quarterback that's never shines on the Jaguars. But I'm also not gonna pick the Jaguars. But I do have good news concerning us. I just read that Shad is actually growing some balls and he wants a complete overhaul, meaning getting rid of Balky and Peterson. Now, if we had to suck this year to get rid of Trent Balky, I would do it, because that man is a horrible drafter. He has Asperger's and doesn't know how to talk to people. He's ruined us. He has not had a deep draft since he's got here. We would never win with him and Press Taylor in the building. If he fires him, if Doug goes, Press is going, because they're butt buddies. So fire him, Tex, and beat us. I want everyone to beat us so that we can either get Matt Campbell or Travis Hunter, 2 spots of needs, a left tackle, because now Cam's gone, and who knows if we can sign Walker Little. So if we took Campbell, the best left tackle to come out, that'd be nice. Or if we got Travis Hunter, we could move Campbell, the Campbell we have, Tyson, to the second corner, which he's truly a second corner. He's not a first corner. And hey, the guy could come in and run routes next to Brian Thomas Jr., get a little tricky. So
Have they
let us
announced
suck.
potential GM and coach going next year?
As long, it could be this puppy dog right here do better than Balky.
No, I wonder if they've announced it. They make sure
No, you can't do that yet.
They got interviews.
They probably want to interview someone on a team that's balling. You know who I want is the Eagles GM. I'd pay him whatever he wants to come here, because they don't have caps. He went to the University of Florida. He's a Florida boy. His last name's Tannenbaum. He got Jeremiah Trotter Jr., who I watched against the Jaguars on special teams and on defense make plays
So
in
he's
the
not really
5th round.
special. He's good special.
This guy, he's the guy that drafted Jordan Davis and all those good, name on N'Kobe Dean, Ringo. Got Ringo playing third corner. You know, he got him in like the 5th round. He gets these guys that have played in the SEC, that have balled, or they went to Florida schools. He knows how to draft and draft deep, and that's why no matter how, if Hurts could throw 4 picks or whatever, all they had to do was go get Saquon, and now they're a favorite this year.
Nah, literally, they picked up Saquon, and Saquon has just been balling.
Yeah.
They say Saquon could win MVP right now.
Yeah, for sure. What do you get, like 220 the last game?
And I
It's
know
ridiculous.
that whenever they show that highlight reel at the top of it, it's going to be whenever he shat on the guy on the
backwards
Jaguars.
hurdle,
Yeah.
all of that. Saquon is.
I have a friend, he's a wrestling coach for Fletcher back in the day. I'm not sure if he's there, but he has a CrossFit gym, and he pointed out all the high school and college wrestlers that are in the NFL. Saquon's one of them. They're all ballers at the NFL level. I guess Tristan Wirfs, he plays for the line on, he played with Tom Brady, and he went like all pro as a freaking 1st or 2nd year player. He was the top wrestler at Iowa, the top wrestling school, so big thing.
Okay.
Who's
Now-
who's next on the picks?
What's crazy is we all have been picking alike, and with 4 people, that never happens.
All right.
All right, next we have, this one might be a little harder to pick because there's a couple of garbage cans on both sides. Colts versus Patriots.
Colts.
Give me Pats.
But what if the quarterback quits?
Oh, come on.
I
Oh,
told
They got
you
Joe
that
Flack,
dude.
man. Joe
I
Flack.
Jimothy.
I think Flack
Jim
might
Day.
get tired
Joe
of the up
Flack.
and down.
If Richardson ain't balling.
Yeah, give me the Colts. I mean, I'm a Baltimore fan.
I think Drake May's getting into it, and there's going to be some weather, but I'm also going to go with the Colts. Make the Jaguars at the bottom of the division look a little worse. Anybody got New England?
I took New England.
You took New England a lot this year, and it hasn't worked out too good for you.
I'm due.
Nope.
No,
That's what
that's
she
that
said.
gambling stuff right there.
Yeah, I was about to say,
You can't-
that's
I'm
what she
that-
said.
I'm
Oh
averaging.
man,
I'm
I'm
averaging.
due for a win, bro. There's no way. I've lost
That
50
FOMO.
rounds. I'm good for a
I'm
win.
averaging 10 and 6 every week. That's my average.
Yeah, but you get that to 11 and 5.
Okay, but you've only done. This is your 2nd week of picks.
Hey,
I've got a
look.
better average.
Didn't you win like 8 when you picked?
Keep in mind that's just Tennessee to the Super Bowl too.
I don't know.
The-
Yeah, he
hey,
picked Tennessee and Atlanta to go to the Super Bowl at the beginning of the year.
Beginning of the year.
Hey, by the way, how are
they do repicks?
yeah, we did them, and how are my repicks looking? I've got the Lions and the Chiefs.
Ooh, that's solid pick right there.
I don't agree with the Chiefs, but the Lions, yes, I agree.
You can't not say.
How do you
the Chiefs
lose
in
your
the AFC.
best player and then win 3 games by scoring 40, 50 points the next 3 games? Lions
Lions
boy.
are the real deal.
Okay, now we're going on. This one, we've got my boy Jim Harbaugh's taking his Chargers, Justin Herbert, down to Atlanta, down in the dirty, playing them Falcons. That's your boy Jay's team. You stayed with them, right?
Mm-hmm.
Well, why don't you give us? You think they'll be able to beat the Chargers?
I'm going with the Chargers.
Anyone got an update on J.K. Dobbins?
I have him in fantasy, and I swear there was 0 points next to his
Yeah, he
name.
got hurt in the Ravens game.
Yeah, so
If he's hurt, I don't know.
That might help them. They might finally open up Herbert. You know, Harbaugh hasn't did
Oh,
that
that's
yet.
true, right? You know, give me the Chargers.
Justin Herbert, let him loose.
Yeah, they
The
have.
only thing about him is when you let him loose, very injury prone.
He's got a sliding problem.
Yeah.
Doesn't like to do it. He's got that tall frame. He can slide for 4 yards.
Well, the second you slide, you give yourself up. You know.
Slide.
He air slides.
Man, he needs to start doing what Patrick Mahomes does. Run to that sideline, just get close to the sideline, but don't step out. When the defender about to hit you, step out so you get that free flag.
Yeah.
Pat's gonna get it one of these days.
Give me the bowl.
All right, who you got?
Oh, I got the Chargers.
I'm gonna be the contrarian. I'll go with the Falcons. Kirk Cousins likes to give them pregame speeches and get them hyped when they're at home.
I ain't gonna lie, that man Kurt.
Kurt thinks he's black when he plays in Atlanta. True story.
Not for real.
I know. Okay, now we're going on. Them Seahawks having their coach. He hasn't been getting a lot of respect. First year coach, he's did a hell of a job with the Seahawks. They're playing against the Jets, the big letdown Jets.
Where is this game being played at?
Don't
New
matter.
York. It's in New York.
It's in New York.
Or actually, I should say it's in New Jersey, but they're playing New York.
Man, Jets are garbage this year. I love Aaron Rodgers, but
Go Seahawks!
exactly.
Yeah,
Give me
I'm
the
with
Seahawks.
As Jeremy would say, I think the Jets are due. Man, one game I gotta see Devontae Adams and Aaron Rodgers relieve some of that magic, man.
That
They were
game come
so
in the biggest letdown.
good together.
Give me the Jets. Now watch out for the bookies.
The Jets have been the biggest letdown this year, man.
Yeah.
I've watched
Gotta
all their
be.
games, man.
I mean, look.
Even Rodgers looks bad.
Yeah,
Like, that's when you
well,
know,
I
like,
could-
man.
I could have seen a little of that Rodgers falling off, coming back from that injury and stuff, but golly, he's got Garrett Wilson and Devontae Adams. I think the third receiver ain't that bad either. Their tight end, he was catching what was thrown to him. That defense, man, you got freaking Sauce Gardner, the #1 corner in the league. Big old Williamson on the line.
It's crazy. Jets got so much talent, yet what's going on?
It's their offensive line.
They got rid of their
it's
coach mid-season.
That now the defense starting to play. The defense is starting to play worse, and then their offensive line has been garbage for how many years?
I also think they might have pulled the Jaguars and threw in the cards, but I think A-Rod might wake up and be like, Devontae, man, let's buck here, bro. We'll go somewhere else next year, but let's light it up and show them we can still do it. And maybe the Seahawks is that team.
Still going with the Seahawks.
All right. Your Seahawks as well.
I'm
Yeah.
taking Jets.
I pick like my money's on the line.
I don't know why, but I'm going for punishment, but I'm going to Jets in this one.
Well, here comes your other favorite team. The Titans are going in to play my favorite for Rookie of the Year, JT Daniels.
Yeah.
Well,
that was on
Bro, I
my,
got
that was on my
Commanders, bro. I got
favorite
the
game.
Commanders.
Okay.
Yeah.
Levis and Butthead, that's what I call him and Calvin Ridley.
Give me the Commanders.
All right, I'm going with the Commanders. They're actually the bandwagon I've jumped on to root for since the Jags suck and the 49ers suck.
I thought you still called them the Redskins though.
They are the Redskins. Hail to the Redskins. I don't know the rest of the words.
Is there a song for that?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, sing it for us.
I just
He
did.
just did.
Oh, you know the song. You
No, I just know that he just did.
Yeah, I just sung it. That's it.
I know the beginning. I can get the beginning.
I just know there's a song.
Who's picking Levis and Butthead?
Nobody. if they're smart.
No Tyson lovers in here. Team Titans go.
I chose the Commanders. I was the first one to say something.
Yeah, give me the Commanders.
All right, now we got a team, boy. I wish they needed that last win. The Steelers, they're going up against the Bengals, who I think nobody wants to play right now.
Right. I'm gonna pick with my heart. I need the Bengals to win. I'm a Ravens fan. I need them to win. Bengals.
You know, that's my final four. After the Chiefs, I got the Ravens, but Bengals, you say?
Yeah.
Bengals versus Pitt.
I don't even feel good about that pick.
Give me the Pitt.
What about you, Jay?
Give my boy Pickens.
All right, I've hated the Steelers my whole life, but right now I think the best coach in the NFL is Mike Tomlin. I don't care if Russie goes out and my boy comes in, my boy Justin Fields. It don't matter who's at quarterback. I think that Tomlin's got them boys ready to play every game. I'll take them. Plus Burrow be killing me in fantasy.
Your boy Jimmy G got great.
I had him and Josh Allen not knowing they had the same bye week. I had to do.
Josh Allen, he's got Josh Allen again. We all know you have Josh Allen.
Yeah, but I had to do chemistry to get a quarterback for that game. Guess what I ended up with? Jameis Winston.
Hey.
He was projected to get
Okay.
13.6 points. He got 13.6 points. So
Okay.
at least I got what I thought I was getting.
So hold on. What's the next game that we're thinking? Unless Jeremy, you not say who you picked yet? No, you said Steelers.
I said Pitt, yep.
We all had them except he had the Bengals. But anyways, we're
Dude,
going.
it's like
This one might end up being a high-scoring affair. We've got Kyler Murray's taking the Cardinals, going up against the Vikings with their defense that was so great in the beginning of the year. I don't know what happened, but they still got Jefferson. Darnold's probably ready for comeback player of the year.
I'm going Vikings. That man Sam Darnold,
Yeah.
he, you know, if you watch the beginning of the season, fired. Kind of, you know, even his way out halfway through by plays.
They got some tape on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm on the 92 Vikings.
They weren't even good that year. Why'd you pick that year? You should have said like the 98
I said the 9-2.
Oh, I thought you said the
Yeah.
92 Vikings. Look, I haven't picked the Cardinals all year in any game. I'm picking them.
Alright.
Give me the
I just
Vikings.
can't, bro. I feel like the Cardinals got
I'll
you know,
be the
some
contrarian.
better things
You
part of
know-
their team.
Yeah.
Or Pickens.
I got Trey McBride in fantasy. I never heard of him before this year. He's been doing great.
Remember when the Cards used to be the team that players were going to die?
Yeah, Emmitt
Yeah.
Smith.
I don't know, there's a couple of defenders too, but yeah.
Pat Tillman. Oh, what was that? Hard. Oh,
That was friendly fire, man. That was friendly fire.
so was that joke.
Yeah.
God, I thought I might have been the funniest joke I ever told, and it wasn't PC. All right,
Very
now,
witty of you, sir.
Rams going to the Saints.
Give me Nola.
God, both these teams had a little promise in the beginning of the year. I don't know what happened here.
Well, I think reputation's what happened.
How does reputation lose football games?
You said Rams versus
Saints.
Yep.
Oh, that's a hard one.
Yeah, because they're both trash cans.
Right.
Picking two trash cans are hard.
Sure. Well, one's metal, or one's aluminum, one's plastic. So, Alex, I took Nola. Who do you guys got?
I got no.
Is Puka healthy?
Yeah, he's healthy.
What the hell, dog?
The dog did not like the podcast, but hey, it helped the camera actually.
All right.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I'm still good, so that's cool.
Yeah, give me the Rams. Give me
All
the
right,
Saints.
I like the white boy, and they got Puka healthy. I'll go with the Rams. Stafford's one of the most underrated quarterbacks of all
Oh,
time.
sure.
Yeah.
But I gotta go with Nola.
Who do you got, Jeremy?
You got
Nola.
Nola.
I chose the
All
ones.
right. Now we got Baker Mayfield, not, what was I calling him, Sam Bradford all year? Baker Mayfield going in to play the Panthers. Is Bryce Young their quarterback again?
I believe so.
Oh,
Give me Tampa.
I'm going with Tampa as
Yeah,
well.
they've been real
They've
good.
had some high scoring games.
All right, let me cook.
Yeah.
Go with Tampa.
How's that cooking? You're picking whoever it is.
Yeah.
Nah, bro, it's cooking because like, why would you pick the Panthers?
When was the last
Yeah.
time?
Why
you
would
cooked
anybody? That's cooking
Exactly.
is like if you would have
Nah,
picked the
but like,
Panthers.
but like,
That's-
nah, I was trolling. I was trolling.
You're about to sound like you're about to drop some knowledge
like,
or
you
drop
know,
some
Yeah,
stats.
I
or
could.
something.
I
you
mean,
picked the most
bro.
obvious pick there
Right.
was.
But why would you not pick them? That just don't make no sense.
That would have been like, oh, I'm about to cook, man. I'm picking the
Nah, but
Texans
hold on,
over
I'm
the Jaguars.
I'm really.
Put together my recipe, you know.
I did pick the Texans over the Jags.
Exactly, but you didn't brag like it was a big
Man.
flex. You did it because
You-
it was
I'm
the
waiting. I'm waiting for y'all to get to a certain team.
You were talking about you ate something.
I'm still waiting for half the answers.
Dropping knowledge to
You're on
knowledge.
Bucks.
Yeah, give me Bucks.
And Jeremy, you're with the Bucks?
Yep.
All right, so we all picked them, so that recipe was well known, brother.
Mm-hmm.
All right, now we got the Philadelphia Eagles going up against, who are they playing? I might
The
have messed
Ravens.
this up.
Eagles against the Ravens.
Eagles. Oh man.
It's gonna be a good one, but
I was about to say
I wrote Panthers twice. I was about to say, damn, they got to get beat up twice.
give me the Ravens.
This is a
Derrick
hard
Henry.
game to pick.
Derrick Henry, I think, is going to outrush Saquon this game. 150.
Yeah, but you're
Ravens' run defense is too good, and I don't think they're going to outthrow us. Our pass defense is poor. So.
I'm going with the Ravens because I love Lamar.
Yeah.
Like they said, the running backs, they might X each other out. Eagles probably do have better receivers, but I like Lamar over Jalen any day of the week.
Jeremy made your pick.
No, I was saying it's fine.
So we'll go ahead and wait for you to make your pick, buddy.
I said Ravens.
Wait for there.
I'm going Ravens.
I'm going the Eagles. Oh,
You're going to screaming
See,
chickens?
now you cooked,
I'm going the Eagles.
but tell us why.
That's how
Why?
you cook. Yeah.
Why? Man, it's just a gut feeling this time around. You know? But
Sure,
if
sure,
you
it's not-
but here's my thing, if you look at, you know, who all like, you know, top people who usually like do like Pickens and stuff like that, everyone's picking the Eagles, but not by a lot. And I'm going with the Eagles, you know. Like the Ravens, I know more about the Ravens this year than I do the Eagles.
Look,
But I'm going with the Philadelphia Bulldogs.
that
I mean-
exactly that defensive line with Jordan Davis and them will give Henry some trouble. Henry's gonna have some negative 1 yard runs, but they need to feed it to him till he
And
pops
then-
that
and
80
then
yard.
pop that one for
But here's
80.
my thing.
Because
here's
at
my thing.
linebacker, they're not as
Zay
strong.
Flowers has been getting open a lot this season, and
Yeah.
Lamar has not been hitting him.
But he been hitting bait all day. I mean,
Yeah, but
yeah.
hey, but
Who's
if
the
you
other
if you
one?
know
They
if
got
you
another
know that
good
he's
young
gonna
one.
overthrow
Yeah.
Flower every day of the week, who else you gotta lock up?
I'd start throwing it to that tight end
Mark
Isaiah
Likely,
Likely.
Mark
Andrews.
Andrews. I mean, people be sleep on the Ravens.
the
Don't realize
Ravens.
we're just stacked.
That the talent in this game is loaded. Two loaded talent
Yeah,
rosters.
it's gonna be a good game, but I think I'm going with the home team.
And I
here.
think it's going to come down to coaching, and I don't think Sirianni's anything compared to a Harbaugh,
Amen.
But look,
who's literally born
but
with coaching in their
everyone
blood.
now because of how big, you know, how Saquon's been balling this year, everyone's gonna be so worried about that run game. That what they don't realize is the run game is not what they need to be worried about.
What's the
That
safety,
nasty.
Hamilton?
Yeah.
They're gonna
Yeah.
Hamilton will spy Saquon for the catches. It matters if they tackle. If they tackle and hold them to around 100, they'll be fine. Let him
Yeah.
get his 100.
I don't even think he's gonna get it on.
They need to stop AJ and Devontae Smith.
Saquon for 88, 30 receptions.
All right, now we got the Sunday night game, the much disappointing, my original Super Bowl pick, because my favorite non-Jaguar is the unicorn, Christian McCaffrey. He's just coming back. They're going up against the hot Bills that just whipped up on the Chiefs.
Shout out to Brian. Know you're a big Bills fan.
Shout out to Josh Allen for doing good in fantasy that week.
Little Rio Josh Allen plays the Jaguars. Okay.
Not Josh Hines Allen. This Josh is saying what's up to that Josh.
Because that, Josh, is on your fantasy.
What if I started Joe Burrow that week?
Do it, I dare you.
It's in the past. But anyways, I'm going to go with them hot Bills in Buffalo. It's probably going to be snowing. All them 49ers going to have their little Under Armour on, but it ain't going to work.
Yo,
Bills.
Bills.
they get a 4-way.
I'm hoping Keon Coleman comes back. Because 49ers are beat up in the safety spot. All right, Monday night game, which at one point in the year, this probably looked like, oh my God, how'd this get a Monday night game? But it might be all
Same
right.
time, how this game.
Yeah, right.
The Browns versus the Broncos.
And we choose the team and we choose the spread that's going around, David.
Not the spread, but we think both teams will score the total points scored
Sorry,
in the
total
game.
points.
Total points?
Total points. So, Jason, you're first.
I've been going last.
I am.
No, don't be doing no research. No.
I've been going last.
Sometimes the research hurts him. Let him do his research.
Let me go with Browns.
You think Jameis gonna give one of his speeches?
I think
Who gives the better speech, Jameis?
I think it's going to be a turnover again.
Jameis after a loss, or Kirk Cousins in Atlanta before a game? Who gives the better speech?
Give me Jameis. Give me Jameis.
I'm a 49er fan. I love Jameis. I think he's good for the uplifting church style.
Yeah.
But for that shit talking, give me Kirk, boy.
No, give me Browns, and the spread's going to be 35.
You think total points with them
Total
will be
points,
35?
Yep.
All right, we got who you're at X with 35.
Nah. Give me Broncos. The total's gonna be 20, 24. I think it's gonna be a low scoring game.
Must be with that score.
Browns defense is too good against a rookie quarterback.
All right, my man right here likes to go last. So, look, the Broncos, I thought they were hot garbage at the end of the year, but I think Sean Payton went and found him a little Drew Brees light in Bo Nix. And that's been working for them. I think it's going to go the
By the way, is
the Browns. They're up, down. They'll beat a good team and then lose to a sorry team. I don't never know how to count on them, so I can't right now. So I'm going to go with that. The Denver Broncos. And, I'll do my thing. I'll put 49.
Well,
Which I won.
I'm going to Browns. Going with the Browns. The points combined total, I'm going 35.
A lot of y'all see a low scoring NFL game.
Oh yeah, it's Monday night.
These two teams could make sense because you got like third string quarterback in.
But see, my
You're
thing
right.
is, y'all talk about the Broncos, Bo Nix, who is, by the way, limited right now. You know, they've given him very limited time. He makes one mess up, they're taking him right back to the bench.
Injury reports are bullshit. If he's playing, that means he can play.
Yeah.
I didn't even look at injury reports.
Is he injured?
He's probably got hurt in a game, so they don't want him getting hurt in practice. But once he takes his shot, he's going to be fine for 3 hours.
Oh yeah, give him that Toradol.
Give him a what?
Toradol.
Toradol. Those are Toradol.
Get my boy Nick Chubb's back. I get he not balling like he was, but Browns.
He's due for one, ain't he? According to him.
You know what? I did not see that once, okay?
I'm going back
And
to
then-
last
Actually, I
year.
said-
Hey, and I'm going back to last year, which he's due for one. It's 2 seasons
Those
left.
are bookcase, by the way.
Jameis Winston, bro.
It's a nice one.
I don't know what's going on with him, bro. He acting like he him lately. Even though they've been
Well,
losing, he
Well,
been
they
acting like
beat the Steelers one time.
I had him in
now
fantasy. He had 13.6 points. That's not him numbers.
no him numbers for.
If it ain't over
team
30,
winning.
bro, the defense on that team is what would get Jameis by. Jameis is known for his picks. If he can turn, he had 5,000 yards, but he had 31 picks. It's a record.
Right.
If this guy can slow those down with the beast, probably nobody more scarier to line up against than Garrett Wilson. Not Garrett Wilson.
Myles Garrett.
Myles Garrett.
Yeah.
I mean, that guy and nobody else at the end. TJ Watt is good, but he's a different type of animal. He's a sack machine. My boy Miles, that guy, he's gonna tackle you, everything. He's gonna bark at you. He's a beast.
Take your helmet off.
Take your helmet off and beat you. They're set at the corners. That defense is just so well put together that they shouldn't even have any wins this year with their quarterback situation. No. They might sneak into the playoffs, and that division.
There's no way.
If they could win out that division and Pittsburgh starts losing, it's just like the Bears division where all 4 of them are contenders. There's some 3 hard divisions. You got to throw in the one with the Redskins, Cowboys. Right now. Yeah, them losing today killed them. But
I'm saying the way, you know, when Jameis Winston is actually wanting to play and is happy to play, he can do something.
I've been following him since his high school career. The man changed in the NFL. He's getting paid off what he does best right now. He's getting that attention for them speeches. That man, he grew up in the church, and you tell he's going to lean that way.
Mm-hmm.
And
Reverend Winston.
I'm glad he's getting it.
Mm-hmm.
I'm glad they're seeing him for that.
Hallelujah.
Being backups get you multiple millions. He has started, so he's an upper paid backup. He's in the Minshew era where, maybe some team will bring you in to start, but you won't be their long-term plan.
Right.
And the way they make this money this year, that's good for him. I'm glad for him. Maybe I'd like to see him go on a team. Quarterback gets hurt second round of the playoffs. Oh my God, a Nick Foles situation. That'd be great for him. I root for him. I always hated how they killed him with the crab leg things. Like the guy didn't tell him he could have those crab legs. They always acted like the man was a thief. All he did was go grab something somebody told him he could have. So, I root for Jameis being a Florida State guy because that's the last time we were any good.
Mm-hmm.
Crab legs.
Everyone thinks Jameis went into Publix, stole crab legs and ran. They made all kinds of memes about it and everything. While he was at Florida State, it was a big thing. Everybody gave him hell over it. Like, why would this guy steal crab legs? But
I vaguely remember.
The guy that worked there was like, oh, what's up, Jameis? What's up, man? You need anything? Jameis is like, nah, I'm good. And he's like, y'all boys doing something? And he gave him a bunch of crab legs.
So the seafood employee was good, but not Publix. I got you. Okay, so yeah.
That does it with the football picks.
Okay, so let's see. Well, today's Thanksgiving. That's right, I know I cooked. You guys ate.
I supervised.
What you you supervised. What'd you do?
Ate.
I slept.
That turkey put him out. This is my second Thanksgiving today. I was pretty much out of it. That's why I had to drink the Red Bull to get up for this. I thought with the pop culture we was gonna bring up the best show in 2024, The Penguin.
Is that the best show? Oh yeah, it's got a couple of things.
Oh my God, it ended. Chef's kiss, perfect first season. This guy is more treacherous than you think he was. They make him a lovable anti-hero. Then you see what he did as a kid to make him a little bit of a bad guy. It's Sopranos in Gotham. It's freaking great. I love it. I can't wait for season 2. And I can't think of a show that came out this year that could touch it.
Have you finished Cobra Kai?
I have not. I watched the first part. I haven't saw the new ones that just came out. Or Outer Banks. I'm slacking. I've had a lot going on.
Well, I started rewatch. Well, when it comes to the seasons like Yellowstone and then also Cobra Kai, I don't watch right away. I gotta go back and start all over again and rewatch it. So I can remind me.
I do that with certain stuff. I used to do it every time before Game of Thrones new season would
Game
come
of Thrones,
out. I'd watch and catch up.
The Dragon one, that one I do.
House of the Dragon.
House of the Dragon did too. So we got a new finally the elections are over with, so that's what to do with that nonsense anymore. Have you guys heard about the TikTok trend B4?
Nope.
They're trying to what?
What?
So 4B or whatever. Girls shaving their heads.
Oh yeah, I saw that. And
because
like,
the
no
election
men or
and all
nothing, no
that,
dating and all that.
See, I thought that was honestly a play for Britney Spears. That's what I thought 4B stood for.
Yeah.
And are they trying to say women with no hair are ugly? Like, are they calling Jada ugly?
Ooh.
Because she has alopecia. Like, So they're also being insensitive to their own kind because them people are never thinking straight about everybody.
Mm-hmm.
They like to be selfish and they like to have the center of attention.
I thought they were going for Wakanda Forever, the female, the
Sure.
army that protects the king.
And they also have,
McCoy?
like, men are only attracted to women for their hair,
Hair.
right? You know, there's nothing else on a female's body that men like. You know what I'm saying?
I tell you what, I saw G.I.
Yeah,
Jane.
We're not gonna be weird, but yeah, I'm not attracted to my wife's hair.
Yeah.
A lot of the
I like her
younger,
hair, but that's not the reason why.
I like it there, but if it was gone, I still love it.
I'll buzz cut.
I know,
for it.
think of all the cancer patients and stuff that have had to lose their hair, and these ladies are saying their husbands won't love them anymore.
Mm.
Yeah, it's just an attention grab.
But
Yeah.
everybody saw G.I. Jane, didn't they?
Right?
Now tell me Demi Moore did not look
yeah.
hotter than a motherfucker with her hair shaved.
I don't know about that, but alright.
I do know about that. That movie was filmed at the Jetties. You can see it in the background.
That was, I
Those
thought that was
scenes.
filmed in
Huguenot Park, bro.
no, I thought it was filmed in I mean, I feel you, but I thought it was filmed in not the Panhandle.
I'm talking about the beach scene.
Gotcha. All right, so what do you think about the Joe? What do you think about Joker 2? Of course, it's a big flop, but you know, I should watch it.
I think if you were gonna do it, they should have did it right. What I would do is I watch these Harley Quinn things, and they've got this guy. He goes into their brains, and it's the inner workings of their brains. And I think they should say that's what was going on inside his brain or something.
So I really don't think that he's the actual Joker. I just think it's a guy that's.
It is. It's an Elseworlds movie. It's the guy who inspires the Joker. They said that with the first one.
Like I said, I don't believe it's.
They're gonna
Really, the
film
Joker movie, it almost-
everything new. I think that Heath Ledger kind of ruined it because everyone's just always gonna
Ruined
try.
it?
Everyone's gonna try to updo him. You're not gonna get an original performance. Everyone brings more to it. Jared Leto's showing up with a pig filled with condoms and getting into the role.
Well, see he's playing the third. That's the third Robin. That's his Joker. He's the third Robin.
Jason Todd.
Thank you. Not Jason Todd, the third one. Jason Todd ends up becoming the Red Helmet. The third one is the one that had the bow staff. But anyways, he's the one that, in the cartoons and the comics, he was actually kidnapped by Joker, beaten up, and he was made into Joker.
Well, I guess that storyline's being told in reverse on the Penguin, where the Jason Todd is this character Victor. So, because I watched the recaps, and they're saying that exact story where instead of Batman, the Penguin is Batman, and they've been telling that. But I don't read comics, but I know that I love that show. I think it's brilliant. I'm so glad they did it. It's going to add to the movies. Little spoiler alert, there was a little letter from the Catwoman at the end. So
if you get back to my original question, are you going to take 2 or 3 hours to watch it? Joker 2?
no, I'll watch it, but I'll fast forward through all the singing.
They're singing?
It's a musical.
Oh, no. Turn it off.
I don't know.
That's why people hate it.
I like The Greatest Showman, which is a great musical, so I might as well check that out.
I thought that movie would have been great if it wasn't for the singing.
Okay.
I also fast forwarded through that.
Oh, so you do watch
But
it. Okay.
a lot of people don't know that's Hugh Jackman's background. He loved getting that part. He comes from the musicals.
Mm.
Yeah.
That's why people, if you watch, it's funny, they have all the outtakes whenever, like Michael Keaton got Batman. People are like, that should have went to Arnold Schwarzenegger. Could you imagine Arnold Schwarzenegger doing Batman?
He
And they
wasn't
were
Batman. He's called
Mr. Freeze. But I'm saying, imagine him as Batman in the first one with freaking Jack
You
Nicholson.
understand him.
No.
Exactly. They wanted Steven Seagal, like these fans. They were like,
Get to the bottom.
they said he wasn't big enough. They said Michael Keaton wasn't big enough to be Batman, and it worked out. Same thing, Christian Bale, they hated it.
Mm-hmm.
But Heath Ledger getting as the Joker, people hated it. Hey, we saw it with, what's his name, Batfleck. Now we're seeing it with Pattinson. They're never going to be happy with the castings, but the studios know what they're doing. They know what they're doing.
Sure they do.
Yes, they're going to get it wrong, and yes, they'll get it right sometime.
The studio's just recycling the same stuff.
I'll tell you, nobody wanted Robert Downey Jr. as Iron Man when he got it.
True, and no.
The studio
Yeah.
wanted Tom
Now-
Cruise so bad
I
that
thought it
they
was
were going to
from-
let the cult and everything come on.
I thought it was going back. They filmed the 80s. They would pick Tom.
No, they wanted him for the one that he did. the Iron Man, the first MCU.
Okay.
That was for Tom Cruise. That's why they brought him back in the recent one.
I'm glad they changed your mind.
Right.
All right. So
That's when casting. I was a little upset he got the Doctor Doom role, but then I was explained why it had to be him, and it makes sense.
it's a different universe.
But I wanted my boy from Peaky Blinders to get it. Tommy Shelby.
Yeah. That's fine.
Cillian Murphy.
You want a Scarecrow to get
But do you know why they gave it to Robert Downey Jr.?
it's because in a multiverse it is.
Because they spent all that time building up Kang. They couldn't do that with It was out of Cillian Murphy and the guy that played Geralt.
Okay.
What's his name? He played
That's
Superman.
right. I did hear that.
It was them two were the finalists, but then they started realizing we already have all this Kang stuff. We need to give someone the audience will appreciate and know and take like that. They were already trying to work Downey Jr. in some way, maybe even through this Doctor Doom thing. And they were like, forget it. There's a Doctor Doom story like this, blah, blah, blah. We'll do that. We'll give him Robert Downey Jr. 2 birds, 1 stone.
I'm saying careful. You're back on it. Did you listen to their spiel on at one of the conventions or something?
Just Screen Crush after take when the casting happened. I've been waiting for the casting of Wolverine in the MCU forever.
I think Tom Hardy would be good at Wolverine.
Too old. They're gonna go young when they go.
Want to switch over?
Whenever I thought they were doing it before, it would have been on this timeline right now where Fantastic Four is coming out. And he got in all the trouble right then with Shia LaBeouf. I thought would have did good. I've seen Danny Radcliffe, old Harry Potter, in the makeup CGI'd.
No way.
Do you know how big the real Wolverine is?
He's actually like 5'2". He's very tiny.
5'3", and small Canadian, hairy.
Oh yeah.
They're
Not Harry
giving it
Potter.
to Geralt.
Not Harry Potter like Harry Wolf.
They're giving it to Gary Geralt, the guy that they're pretty sure that's who's gonna get it because he got all the cheers when he was in the Deadpool movie. They're pretty sure that's who's gonna get that
Henry
one.
Cavill?
Yes, Cavill. I couldn't get it. I call him the guy from The Witcher, Geralt.
Yeah.
He was so good in that. But I've been wanting to see that movie casted. I'm pretty sure that's going to be the finale of the MCU is the X-Men.
Okay. Well, I actually heard they're actually gonna actually do New Generation and the X-Men.
Well, they're about to. Fantastic Four is about to get their shine on. You know, we had.
They tried to
Avengers.
shine twice.
Yeah.
What? Not in the MCU.
They tried Fantastic Four twice and both they were both not. I thought the first two were alright.
Okay, you're talking about movies
Silver.
through Sony. I'm talking about they have casted. Pedro Pascal is going to be Mr. Amazing. All it's casted. They're about to film. They're going to be in the MCU Fantastic Four.
Bring your chair forward a little bit.
So they're about to get their shine on for a whole phase, and then I think the final phase will be the X-Men.
Okay, alright. Let's see what happens. You heard about Conor McGregor losing his lawsuit for sexual assault allegations?
No, but what's his penalty? Is it civil?
It's civil.
So no
He's
penalty.
got to pay.
Probably a little money.
And it happened 6 years ago. So I'm always wondering why they went after him civilly and not lawfully.
They could have been the whole. Oh, they went. Why do you think?
Oh, I know why.
Even if I'm saying, even if they
because
did
it's
it
a matter of
lawfully.
opinion at that point.
Yeah.
Because if they could prove it, then he would have gone to jail.
She gets nothing to win, even if he goes to jail.
True. That's a good point.
You do like the Goldmans did. You go for it both sometimes.
Man, not trying to switch the subject, but trying to switch the subject. Bro, Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson fight. What's your thoughts on that, bro?
Just like I told everybody, it's
We were getting
WWE.
there.
Right.
It was WWE. I never thought for 1 second it was a fight, though. I always considered them fake, but whenever he fought Woodley and he goes like this with his glove, taps his thigh twice, then Jake Paul threw the big punch and Woodley fell back. I said, oh, they are for sure staged. That was the sign. Knocked me out. That one, I knew they wanted a double fight. So I said this is going to be a sparring match. That's what it was, a sparring match. Nobody went full speed. They're going to get double the amount of money for the second one. They're going to be like, okay, they're going to
Remember the second one?
Yes.
Get the hell out
He
of
said after that he wouldn't, so who knows. But once he gets his weed smoke on, they pump him up again. He might go for it. If they don't, then good. Mike has the money. It's all embarrassing.
Yeah.
I know they made money, but I just.
Well, you know, it was Jake Paul. It was Jake Paul's promotion that hosted it.
Yeah, and also back when the Diaz fight, I think, happened, it leaks. The quicker the fighter goes, the less money the guy makes. This is why he gets big names that are looking for a final payday. Now, Mike Tyson didn't need a final payday, but Mike Tyson did need some more spotlight. He said he's about to be 60. So that spotlight, he already knows them. He likes Paul. He helped put them on. So they made some money together. But I never thought it was a fight. I was told everybody, I was at a place called Southern Social. I told them exactly how it was going to go. They're like, Mike's about to rip this guy's head off. They've been playing around, blah, blah,
We
blah.
all wanted it to happen.
Yeah.
I was fooled.
And then there's the other people, no, Jake's a real boxer. He's going to tear Mike up. I'm like, no, this is not a fight.
Look,
And
for me, I wanted to see Mike Tyson, you know, obviously rip Jake Paul's head off. But the real person in me knew that this was not a real fight. I just knew it. I mean, you could tell from the beginning how Mike was moving. At first, he was moving very different than he was on the third round.
Mm-hmm.
First 2 rounds he was moving.
First 2 rounds, he was moving like he been moving, and you know how we know he would have moved for real through the whole fight.
Well, there's also.
But then
the
third round, all of a sudden, it's like, oh my gosh, this man's on like his last breath. Like,
He's got no
It's
legs.
called an adrenaline dump.
Yeah.
No, he had no leg. He was moving before, and then his legs was gone at that point. At the same time, Paul hit him with a 6-shot unanswered combo that I thought was actually on
You didn't get to see a real Tyson fight. They didn't go that long. None of them.
Not Mike
There's a
Tyson.
reason he had no
Knock
gas
him off
tank.
there,
Yeah, right.
stumble, get off balance.
But the girls' fight beforehand, though,
Everyone was
versus
talking
Amanda
about
Serrano.
that. Yes.
That was a fight.
She's always been a beast, Amanda Serrano.
Yeah, Amanda Serrano's eyebrow wide open.
Bro,
She's
see,
like,
I'm not even
chuck
gonna
it
lie,
up
like,
cheer when after he used to win.
you know, I knew what the other girl name is. I knew she was gonna win, but at the same time, you know, Amanda, she should not have lost that, bro. We all know she should have won that.
That was straight boxing, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, now if they would have been able to, Serrano would have ripped her head off, bro. She's the baddest in that octagon for a reason.
But hold on, the first fight that they showed, y'all see how he had bro against the ropes and he just started.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was like, I that right there told me that the last fight was not gonna be nothing.
What you need to do is get a hold of the first 3 UFC events and watch them and see what they used to do when there was no rules, no weight classes, no nothing.
Emmanuel
straight.
Yarborough was in the
Bro.
second one, yeah.
Did you know the UFC was just an infomercial for jiu-jitsu by the Gracies? They didn't put out Horry and Gracie. They didn't put on Hicks and Gracie. They put on the least Gracie to go out there and have
Hoist.
3 Hoist Gracie, which I used to thought was Royce because I didn't know the H&R difference.
Yeah.
But to go out there and beat them, to look like the nerdy dweeb pizza man, to go out there and wrap all these people in pretzels, and it worked. And now you do not see a UFC fight or any fighter with any skills that is not trained in jiu-jitsu.
Yeah.
And UFC 3 was the first time it was not. You didn't see Gracie win. It says chemo beat the piss out of Royce. Royce won, but he barely survived that fight.
The family champion never fought in the UFC. Hickson, he's in the Hulk 2 with Edward Norton, and they're doing the breathing exercise. That's the baddest, probably jiu-jitsu person to ever live. Never had pro fights, wasn't for it. Did it for peace. He does yoga, body training, all that. Could have been a super duper star.
Yeah.
All right, and let's go and wrap it up. We're going to talk about Diddy. Man turned 55 while in jail. He had cereal for breakfast on his birthday, spaghetti for lunch, and chicken for dinner. No birthday cake. Not even a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. So he actually tried to go for a third appeal to get out on Thanksgiving and go see Thanksgiving with his family.
Yeah.
Judge denied it. So, nope, not going to happen.
Part of his bail request is that he won't have contact with women.
Not his
How's
daughter,
that
not his wife.
possible? He's never getting bail, bro.
Bro, everywhere you walk and look, there's gonna be a female.
He lives in New York, bro.
Right.
Miami, California.
He's got his daughters and he's got his.
Exactly.
his
I'm pretty sure those
He
would
married
probably
his
be
ex-
exempt.
Yeah.
I don't think he has a real wife right now.
Okay.
But no, I guarantee you he did have a birthday cake. They just didn't serve it to him at the jail. That man has it however he wants. There's never been a man locked up as powerful. Maybe a guy's been in there with more money, but not the street cred of a record producer, of all the music all these people listen to, all their dads listen
Oh,
to.
yeah.
There's never been an inmate like him. But he is in the snitch unit. So ex-cops, the LBGTQ, all them, snitches and all them. He is already in trouble for...
Tekashi 6ix9ine.
Which was the
He's
unit
not in
he was
jail,
in,
though.
but he was in the same exact
Yeah.
unit. Michael Francis was in the same exact unit. Jeffrey Epstein, same exact unit. Ghislaine Maxwell, same exact unit.
She's a female.
But you won't see
Yeah.
my dog Millie.
Well, they have a girls' dorm and a guy dorm.
I thought they had females prison.
No, whenever you're in county, there's dorms, and then you go off to prisons. There's a woman's prison and a man's prison.
Oh, I've been in
They don't have a.
downtown.
If you get arrested here, they're not taking Stephanie to the girls' jail.
Yeah.
She's going down to the jail in the dorm.
Whatever. I went downtown for a couple hours. I got street cred. Nothing to brag
Hey.
about, but I've been in Duval County.
I did a night in Duval, 3 nights in Clay, and a night in Leon. All of them, the biggest thing I did was trespass on a football field.
Then you get on there naked.
No, I was clothed. I even had on a Dion white throwback FSU jersey.
That's what.
After
I put
we
you do.
just whipped up on your canes.
That's what you got concentrate.
Greg Olson probably had 182 yards catch, but no touchdowns. He kept getting in so close, but then y'all sorry quarterback. I know ours was horrible too. We had Drew Weatherford. I think y'all had some guy named Kyle Wright or something. Both horrible, couldn't score. Anyways, it was like 10-6. We won, ran on the field.
You guys,
All kinds of people were running around, but me and 3 of my homeboys went. 3 of us got arrested. The one that didn't get arrested was wearing the same colored jersey they were wearing. I think they thought he was like a walk-on or something. So, but yeah, I went to jail. I even tricked a girl in the paddy wagon. I was like, man, that's my 3rd strike. I'm going away forever. I'm never going to touch a woman again. Can you just give me a kiss on my cheek right here? And she went to give me a kiss on my cheek and turned around, got her lips. And she couldn't kiss me because she was off, Jim. I mean, she couldn't slap me. So, sorry, Me Too movement. Nobody's watching this anyways.
What's going on with you with the switching schools?
Switching schools. I mean, honestly, bro, I'm just chilling. I mean, you know, the whole situation of I got kicked out of the band program. You know,
You didn't get kicked out. Your mom kicked you out.
the band director without saying it kicked me out, and my mom was not going with the bullshit. So at the end of the day, I got kicked out.
By your mom.
Hey.
I will beat your ass.
Love you.
This is the first
I love
time I've seen you
Look.
without any red and stuff on, and you got on.
Yeah,
Reebok
homie
colors.
has switched
He
sides.
does, yeah, he does.
But
Went
see,
to the dark
He's
side.
switched sides, man.
But see, look, like I
He went
said,
from the
like
red
I
to the
said,
blue.
like I said, I got kicked out, right? And so, at the end of the day, he said, I'll talk to you in 2 weeks, right? I waited a month, nothing happened. Hey, where's the best place to go? The next place that I know to go is the next band program that has the most potential,
Which was
Yeah.
leveled up.
which happens to be the rival of our school.
You leveled up.
So, you know, went to Reebok, a Trojan, and yeah, we've been doing good. The band director over at Jackson seemed to have not such a great, was not liking the fact that I was playing for them. So, found a way for me to get kicked off for another 2 weeks. So
Kicked
I
off or
had,
taking me a break.
no, I got removed out of the program by the principal of Reebok.
Wait. Time
They
out.
like physically removed you?
Time out. Were you like on suspension from your band, and while on suspension, you were playing for the other band before you came back?
I never went back to Jackson.
I know, but you were like, he said I didn't like the fact that I was over there
No,
before I came back.
He didn't. No, I said he didn't like the fact that I was playing for Reebok, right? So while I was playing for Reebok, reached out to the high school's principal, who had to inform my band director that I could not play for them no more.
Oh.
So he made sure to go out of all his ways to make sure I couldn't play.
We used to go through
And
this
so,
in Pop
you know,
Warner football when we would rate a good player.
So thank God that my mom and her research, we was able to find out on how I wasn't breaking rules.
So
All I had to do was not do one performance, and I didn't do the performance. Mind the fact, right, that the same rules they said I was going to be the same rules that they said I was going to be breaking, they broke as well by letting a girl who attends Rains High School play for them in the NBA.
So basically, Slim got her Johnny Cochran on, and then you guys do what you want to do.
Basically, it's cool when they do it, but it's a problem when I do it.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, welcome. You know? And I'm back playing with Reebok. I'll be transferring in December. So,
Trojan man.
you know, and anyone from my school doesn't listen to this podcast, you know, just know the last day y'all gonna get a whole bunch of Trojan condoms in y'all's band room.
Why'd you tell them? You gave them the spoiler.
Oh my gosh.
All 4 of our subscribers might get the
We
word
have
out.
how many?
Oh my gosh.
I think we got 21, bro. Just talking
Oh,
about
man,
it.
you
Sell yourself
serious?
short.
You
Like I
serious?
said-
I
like
think
I
that
said-
we had 2.
I told you about that fantasy.
I ain't
that's
even
out
tripping
there.
about it though. I ain't even tripping about it. But you know, I'm at a better place, and we got about. Oh, by the way, Andrew Jackson High School band has been suspended till January.
For what?
Mr. Moore, the band director, is going under investigation.
Whoa.
For what?
What?
Oh, no, is this something?
Is this
is
so
that we-
creep?
Is
Is this some stuff that would make the news?
is this something? Is this something that's
Nah,
on?
not like that.
No underage females.
Or males.
I mean,
'Cause you don't
look, if they dig deep enough, they probably could find something.
Oh,
Oh,
Mr.
dude.
Moore, what are
Oh,
you
God.
doing?
But
All right, legal notice. Unless there's.
But it's not
We're gonna say
confirmed.
allegedly,
Not confirmed.
right?
Not
You
confirmed.
couldn't wait for her
Don't
18th
do
birthday,
that.
Mr.
Yeah,
Moore.
what Pat McAfee say? Allegedly.
But
In a world where I think that's messed up, and there's no consequences of when they came out with people lying. There's it's not put out there. It's not.
Duke lacrosse.
But
Oh, yeah.
But all I'm gonna say is, like I
Ever
said,
heard?
their program has been suspended till January, and while they're down, I'm up. And you know, I have a Battle of the Bands coming in December. I have another one in January in South Florida, so I'm gonna be traveling for that one. And for the MLK parade, we might be going down to St. Petersburg to do that. So more traveling. My band program that I'm a part of now has bigger events and has a bigger, you know, future in mind.
Well, congratulations on that. You're doing big things. This is the SUP podcast, stands for Sports UPOP. It's been fun, y'all. We've had a long Thanksgiving day.
Hold on, we got a couple things we got to plug before you do your final.
I was just about to say, Jeremy, do you have anything to plug?
We got my online. We got my Facebook profile, Jeremy Blanton. Watch me live. Jason,
He already gave his
I
music.
already gave them all.
give it again.
On Instagram, you can find me as Congo2. I have a music creator account, official_FI Great. You can search me up on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, Pandora, iHeartRadio, as FI Great. And yeah, that's it.
What song we putting at the end of the video, at the end of the podcast, when people listen to today?
You'll have Trip on You.
Trip on You. Okay,
Dang, I thought we were going with Cotton Eye Joe again.
it's a great song, man. Dave, what's your channel?
Dope music. D.O.P.E music on YouTube.
Real chill. Okay, so wraps up.
All right, and this is Josh from Josh Talks Pop 85. That's JOSHTOKSPOP 85 on TikTok. And for the long form podcast, check me out on YouTube, which is so hard to grow. So please subscribe. It's been fun, y'all, but gee whiz, gotta run. Peace.
That's it. Love you guys. See you guys next time. Bye bye.